The Wellington International Arts Festival is always a fantastic showcase for performers from around the world. This year, Chinese-born Shen Wei brought his world-renowned production to New Zealand. Pushpa has that story.
Critically acclaimed by the New York Times, rave reviews across the United States, Chinese-born dancer and choreographer Shen Wei was certainly born to dance.
I think it's in my blood, maybe. Because when I was little, I loved moving around. I like dance. I went to study Chinese opera and the paintings, all in my when I was little also. I never thought in the later I still become a dancer doing dance, because I'll be already trained as a Chinese opera performer and also being painter. And my passion with me when I was little, I always love to dance. But many years later, the passion took me back again, and still doing dance.
In New Zealand for the Wellington International Arts Festival, Shen Wei presents his dance production, Rites of Spring.
It's two different works, and the first half is quite a fast-paced, geometrical, heavy, patterned performance performed to a piano score from Stravinsky, very explosive and powerful. And the second half is an extreme contrast to the first half, which is a more meditative, incredibly stunning and beautiful performance to a score from John Tavener, which is supported by Tibetan monks chanting.
The Wellington Arts Festival is thrilled the choreographer was able to bring his unique brand of performance to New Zealand.
To have him here is an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing for us to see a person that is world-renowned in his field come here and show off his art to all of our New Zealand audiences. It's just astonishing and wonderful.
A creative force to the core, Shen Wei not only choreographs the performances, but designs his own costumes, sets and makeup.
Of course, some project like the Rite of Spring, I have to really research about the music, really study this music, that how I'm going to develop a work can be really inspired by this music. It can be all different things,
Inhale, peel yourself up. Your inhale is going to continue to lift your center right off the floor.
And it's this dedication that has allowed him to open his own dance company in New York.
Soften your center, your pelvis returns to the floor.
I really enjoy Shen Wei's process of making work. He comes into the studio with ideas and really works in collaboration with the dancers to create the material for the work in most cases. And I really enjoy that experience of being in the studio. It feels like a movement laboratory where we're exploring ideas and creating phrase material. It's probably the most driven artist that I know, and so committed to his work and to staying true to the vision of what he wants his art to be.
Shen Wei often finds inspirations for his choreography in the world around him.
If you can open your sensitivities to absorb everything around you, and of course every day you have to be serious what you're really living with, and maybe after a while you develop some questions, or you sense something, you see something, all those inspirations from my day-by-day life.
Shen Wei's next project sees him collaborating in the opening ceremony at the upcoming Beijing Olympics.
It's a really excited things, because you're going to have a big challenge, and you work with a huge scale production that involve a lot of elements, and maybe you have to change your things tons and tons of times, because things didn't work this way, didn't work that way, maybe all work all your way, but it involves so many elements, then you may have to always switch around, change around it's a great opportunity and a challenge. I'm pretty looking forward also.